come to any kind of conclusion about that teacher, like that maybe she was just trying to diffuse?
I think I was so angry at her in the moment, and what's crazy is if I didn't have that chat up, the day would have not have been that bad. Like I would have left thinking like, "Oh, that was fine." So maybe she did diffuse it. Maybe she has to deal with those kids all day long, and it was also a 6th grade class. So looking back, now that I am a full-time teacher, I can probably see that maybe this woman was in survival mode, and she
Right.
she wasn't like, she's not out for me. She's not, she was probably just doing her best. So, now that I'm a little older, a little wiser, I have a lot more like grace towards people now that I'm also a mother now too. So I think I just have a lot more grace even towards the
Yeah.
kids, because I've been there. And like the sunglasses situation, I would not have done that because chances are that kid probably would have sat down and in like 2 minutes taken them off. But I'll have
Right,
kids
exactly.
that wear sunglasses, and I don't like them wearing sunglasses in class because I need to see their eyes for obvious reasons in high school. But you like I said, usually they wear them and then they kind of just forget that they're on. Like it's not like a problem, and then they just sort of take them off. And if they do, I just kind of like when I'm walking around, just kind of be like, tap their desk and be like, sunglasses, and they'll just be like, oh yeah, like it's not like a huge deal at all.
Right.
And if they refused, I would be like, that's kind of weird. Like that's suspicious. And
like
make it a
weird
joke,
flex, my guy.
Yeah, and then they would, like you said, but those are all techniques that we use to diffuse. And if they like seriously won't take it off, then it's like, then I have to be like, well, I know that this kid is something wrong. Like maybe they've been crying. Maybe like there's probably something there, and we have such an advantage over substitute teachers because we know like while these kids might be doing something. So for example, I saw a girl one time, and she had her head down, she had her backpack up, and I was like, oh my gosh, she's trying to get out of learning my really important lesson, and I walked over there and I kind of just saw her, and she had been crying, like she was crying. After lunch, something happened.
Aww.
She's a sweet girl. She never caused, and so I just kind of was like, okay, like it's fine. Just let her just do that. Like it's not, it doesn't happen every day. And you just cannot get into a power struggle with the kids. Like you're not going to win. It doesn't matter most of the time.
Yeah.
So I don't know. I've definitely learned a lot. I think everybody should have to, good for you. You just did trial by fire, but I think everybody should sub for at least like, actually, no, I think the whole general population should sub. I think it should be like jury duty, especially 100%. If you have children in the public school system.
Yes.
But I really think that I've seen so many teachers go through the entire credential program and then step into a classroom for the first time and they hate it and they can't do it and they can't like get their money back. And for that reason, I really just think like they make you do student teaching after you've done all the academic stuff because it's not this.
After all of your money is sunk in, all of it.
Yes. Like you can get better at curriculum. You can get better at, you're learning your content. You can get better at learning like strategies. But like if you can't get the kids just like engaged and you don't like that dynamic, like as an adult, like if you don't want to do that every day, like you're not going to like that career. And I've seen a few people kind of go through that and it's really sad. So yeah, you either just kind of are going to like it. I always say you'll kind of know after like a day, like you'll either be like, that was really hard, but I can do it. That was still fun. Or you'll be like, that was terrible. I don't ever want to do this again.
Thank you so much for watching. Want more of those who can't do in your life? Well, you can watch the full episode right now. Just click on that little box over there. You see it? Right down there? There it is. And if you haven't yet, please subscribe. Okay, bye.